हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल काम की बात। आज का जो टॉपिक है इट इज़ सर्कल अराउंड मी टॉकिंग अबाउट डिप्रेशन एंड एंग्जाइटी। सो व्हाट बेसिकली इज़ हैपनिंग राइट नाउ इज़ कि हम लोग जो हैं वी आर होल्डिंग ऑन टू अ लॉट, स्पेशली अगर हम लोग किसी मिजरेबल सिचुएशन में होते हैं तो वी होल्ड ऑन टू दोज थाट्स, दोज मेमोरीज एंड देन वी फील मिजरेबल और हम अपने आप को दुनिया का मजलूम तरीन इंसान समझते हैं कि यार सीन बैड है, यार ऑफ है, मेरी लाइफ जो है वो बहुत ही उजड़ गई हुई है। एंड देन व्हाट हैपेंस इज़ कि नेचुरली आप लोगों की एनर्जी कम हो जाती है, बिकॉज इफ़ यू थिंकिंग अ सर्टेन वे ऑल द टाइम तो you get in that mindset and you feel like you're the victim of the situation, and then what happens is that your energy drops down and आपको किसी भी काम में दिल नहीं लगता। तो दिस लाइक एन इंटरेस्टिंग स्टोरी दैट बुद्धा यूज्ड टू टेल, इट्स अ मेटाफॉर बाय द वे। तो उसमें एक बंदा होता है, वो जंगल में कहीं जा रहा होता है, तो व्हाट हैपेंस इज के कम्स अक्रॉस सम पाथ और दरिया होता है उसके सामने, एंड देन देयर इज़ नो वे क्रॉस, उसको सिर्फ दरिया के अंदर से ही जाना होता है। तो व्हाट ही डज इज ही लुक्स अराउंड, चीज़ें देखता है, नहीं समझ आती, फिर उसको नज़र आता है कि यार एक लॉग पड़ा हुआ है बड़ा सा लकड़ी का। वो सोचता है कि यार मैं इससे जाता हूँ, बट बिफोर जंपिंग ऑन टू दैट लॉग वो ट्राई करता है कि यार मैं चेक तो करूँ रिवर का फ्लो बहुत तेज़ लग रहा है तो कहीं बह तो नहीं जाएगा। थ्रोज दैट लॉग इन द वाटर एंड व्हाट हैपेंस इज कि पानी का फ्लो इतना तेज़ होता है कि वो बहुत के साथ बह जाता है। वो कहता है थैंक गॉड आई डिडंट जंप ऑन टू दिस, अदरवाइज आई वुड हैव डाइड। देन व्हाट ही डज इज ही लुक्स फॉर द बैम्बू स्टिक्स, उसको सही से जोड़ता है, सख्त किस्म का उसको बनाता है, एंड देन ही सीज कि यार नाउ दैट मिनी raft or ship that he builds can hold his weight, but now he can cross the river, and then he crosses the river and then he wants on to the other side. अब होता ये है कि once he goes to the other side he's like man, इस कश्ती ने मेरी जान बचाई है तो I'm gonna hold on to it, and then while he's moving he holds on to that huge ship on his back and he's walking in that jungle. अब हो क्या रहा है कि लकड़ियाँ आ रही हैं रास्ते में, उसका रास्ता ब्लॉक हो रहा है, and then he's not able to pass, वो कहीं इधर लग रही है कहीं इधर लग रही है और वो जा नहीं पा रहा, सही से चल नहीं पा रहा। So this is exactly what we do. We hold on to certain thoughts and certain memories to an extent कि they are blocking you and they are stopping you. I know, बुरा सबके साथ होता है, challenges सबकी ज़िंदगी में आते हैं, but that does not mean that now you have to hold on to them and then just stick to them, and because if you do that, that is when the real anxiety and the depression kicks in. So the first thing is, in order for you to get over your anxious state or depression, you need to let go of the thoughts and memories. It's difficult, but having that realization is going to help you for sure. So there are a couple of ways that you can get away with your anxiety and anxiousness, and it's very small things that you have to do here and there in order to make sure that you're able to help yourself and pull yourself out through a particular situation, because कोई और आगे नहीं करेगा, आप ही को करना पड़ेगा। तो सबसे पहले I think just the fact that on an average day हमारे दिमाग में there are 60,000 thoughts that we think, and most of them are negative. पॉजिटिव तो बहुत ही कम होती है ना कि यार if there is something good happening that you appreciate, majority it's negative, and then what happens is that we feel all the negative thing, either it's a past which is a memory or it's something in the future जो कि अभी हुआ नहीं होता but हम उसको imagine कर लेते हैं, and then we feel that in the present, and that is basically that makes you more sad or depressed or puts pressure on you. So first thing is that you need to realize that it's a perspective. So once you start changing that perspective, that if you have a thought, then you realize that it's just a thought, it's not a reality. That is when you start helping yourself that okay, it's okay, just let's just put it aside. Secondly, what you can do is that whenever you look around, you need to be I don't know, like just be more appreciative of the artwork. For instance, if you see some piece of art, you need to understand like what is the pain or what is the process जिस बंदे ने उसको बनाया है must have gone through that, right? And once you imagine that entire thing in your head, which kind of distracts you, but at the same time it makes you more appreciative. Which brings me to the point that we need to practice gratitude in our day-to-day life. Like what is the thing that you're most thankful for? What is that person? Make it more specific, like if you want to tell your parents you love them, if you want to tell your partner you love them for whatever quality, just practice gratitude in your life, because once you're spreading around happiness and then practicing gratitude, it makes you more happy, but at the same time you feel content at the heart because एक certain action जो आपने किया उसका एक reaction मिला which is positive, right? So that's gonna just help you come over depression. One more thing I would say, always start a day with something inspirational. अभी क्या हो रहा है, हम लोग सो के उठते हैं, अपना फ़ोन देखते हैं, वही 5-7 डिप्रेसिंग मैसेजेस होते हैं, वही 5-7 notifications होती हैं, they're like same day all over again, and it gets you in that habit loop. So you need to change that. You wake up, instead of looking at your WhatsApp or Facebook, I don't know, go on YouTube, read an inspirational video, watch something very motivational, which gives you a piece for thought for the entire day, and then hold on to that thought, because that is going to help you go through the difficult times. So one more thing I'd like to highlight is that you need to start doing self check-ins. If you're having anxiety, so just go back and at any given point in time do a self check-in. Ask yourself, how do you feel? Are you sad? Are you anxious? Are you, I don't know, angry? Just do a mini self check-in, which is definitely going to help you be in that moment, and then try and help yourself. Like, we are very good at helping others. हम लोगों का मूड बहुत अच्छा कर रहे होते हैं यार, cheer up. But when's the last time आपने अपने लिए सब कुछ किया हो? नहीं ना? Why? Because you never think that way. So the thing that I talked about, perspective, change that perspective. Do self check-ins daily with yourself. Like, give yourself 5-10 minutes. I think इसमें एक बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है meditation. So what happens is that while you're meditating, you're way too much into the present. You let go of the thoughts of present or maybe a past or future, and you just in the moment, which kind of gives you a nice reboot, or which helps you with the anxiety, at least in that moment. One more thing, there's like a 5-thing rule. Every time you're feeling anxious, look around and then see what are the 5 things that you can see. Could be table, chair, fan. Then again, bring yourself down to what are the 4 things that you can touch, right? And then similarly, the third thing is, what are the 3 things that you can smell? The 2 things, what are the 2 things that you can hear? And then lastly, what is that 1 thing that you can taste? So like, while you're doing this, like looking around you, you're basically challenging yourself, और आप इधर उधर देख रहे हैं, जैसे आपका माइंड डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो रहा है. माइंड डिस्ट्रैक्ट हो रहा है तो नेचुरली आप उस थॉट से निकल रहे हैं जो कि आपको एंक्शियस कर रही है. So these are very simple techniques which can possibly help you come over anxiety, but you have to keep doing that. एक दिन करने से नहीं होगा. And once you start realizing that कि यार I was way too much into the past or future, and अगर इस तरह की चीज़ें करने से आपको हो रहा है, फ़र्क पड़ रहा है, so that is when you realize कि it's not worth it troubling yourself by going too much into the past or future and just being hurt. Yeah, you need to let go, change your mindset, keep trying, and trust me, nobody else can help you. It's you who can help yourself through these difficult situations, and possibly you're the one. You can change your lifestyle just by a little bit of change of mindset. Let me know if you like the video, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back with another video soon. Thank you.